Hi, this video is for syntactic error correction systems. My name is Shuyang Yu. Below is the link to the original paper. First of all, let me give you guys a brief introduction of this system. As it's named, it's most likely used for the grammar detection and corrections. But also this method could be using for other pre-processing jobs in many other projects. And the method to detect and further correct these errors actually are already formulated. Syntax errors are frequently occurred, and its correction is part of debugging process. This process is referred as text data mining, as most of the information is stored as text. It is also called as text mining. A typical application is to scan the document and search for errors and correct them. The problem of error detection and correction is in process since a long time, and various of methods for the same has been proposed to get the text into valid collection of words grammatically correct. And then let's talk about error types. We normally have three kinds of errors. First is the syntactic errors. And basically, these errors are just form the basis of the syntactic errors and semantic errors. Secondly, the structural errors. The structural errors, also known as linguistic errors. Linguistic errors are also the most frequent occurring errors. Thirdly, we have the morphosyntactic errors. Morphosyntactic errors refer to the other class of syntactic errors. These errors are basically caused due to the misconception of the syntactic rules. Next, let's look at the method happening throughout the process. It is actually consists of detection and correction. And when you first say a sentence, the sentence is parsed through strict grammar. If the parsing is successful, the sentence is correct and contains no syntactic errors. Sentence will go straight grammar and structural description. And step 2, if the above parsing isn't successful, it produces error. It will produce errors. This sentence is then parsed through tolerate grammar, as it contains references to the rules contains in the tolerate grammar. In step 3, the structural description thus formed contains structure of incorrect rules. Hence, this is then mapped into the correct rules, referring to the strict grammar. Step 4, this structural description is the parsed through the strict grammar, and at the end of the parsing, the correct sentence is abandoned. And step 5, if when the sentence is parsed through tolerate grammar and it doesn't produce structural description, the sentence cannot be corrected. Thus, throughout the whole sentences, we'll understand that a sentence with incorrect grammar is selected. This sentence is parsed through strict grammar, which gives error. So it is parsed through tolerate grammar, and later it is correct as shown in the figure. The example below shows the process as a simple way. The example is the jar the lady took. And if you went through tolerate grammar, it has its structural description. And then when we go back to use the strict grammar, we will get the correct sentence, which is the lady took the jar. And next, let's go more detailed to detection. Detection has 3 steps. Step 1, we decompose each parse tree into elementary tree, as the figure shows. Step 2, we associate each elementary tree with AVMs, also known as attribute value matrix. Step 3, we reconstruct the original parse tree out of the elementary trees to check if AVMs contradict. Next, we move to corrections. Since we already finished the detections, corrections become relatively simple. Once the error types and their corresponding words are detected, it becomes totally possible to correct the errors. We first given a set of related ungrammatical words. There are 2 tasks for the correction process to happen. We need to understand which words should be corrected and how to correct them. This is a simple mechanism available to handle the agreement problems. We use the feature value voting. The words whose feature value is in the minority will be selected to be corrected. When we get equal votes, we tend to correct nouns if nouns are present. Once the corrected words are selected, they can be replaced with their variations but with the same elementary tree type. That'll be all. Thanks.